The engine of church growth. Welcome to Something to Think About. I'm David Waterhouse. Let me ask you something that might challenge you. Is your church engine broken? What I'm about to share could completely transform how you think about church growth and discipleship. So let's dive in. When we think about church growth, what comes to mind? Packed buildings, great worship, a gifted preacher. But here's the truth. That's not the engine Jesus designed. Look at 2 Timothy 2:2. Paul writes, "And the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men who shall be able to teach others also." Did you see that? Paul discipled Timothy. Timothy discipled faithful men. Those men taught others. That's 4 generations of discipleship. That's not addition, that's multiplication. Go back to Matthew 28, verses 19 to 20. The Great Commission. Jesus said, "Go you therefore and teach all nations, teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I have commanded you." He didn't say build big buildings or gather crowds. He said, make disciples who will obey what I taught. Here's what amazes me. Jesus had access to thousands, but he invested deeply in just 12 men. Mark 3:14, he ordained 12 that they should be with him. Why? Because deep investment in a few produces multiplication through many. That's divine wisdom. The maths is stunning. If one person disciples 2 others each year, they each do the same within a few generations, thousands are reached. But if you just add 1 convert per year yourself, growth stays linear and limited. 6:7 says the disciples multiplied, not just added, but multiplied. And notice in 2 Timothy 2:2, Paul says, invest in faithful men, not the most talented, not the most charismatic, faithful, because faithfulness ensures the chain doesn't break. So let me ask you again, is your church engine broken? If you're producing consumers rather than disciples, spectators rather than participants, the engine's broken. How do we fix it? First, return to Jesus' model. Invest intensely in a few. Second, measure success by multiplication. Are you producing disciples who can disciple others? Third, identify faithful people. Invest in them deeply. Equip them to teach. Then release them to repeat the process. When the engine works properly, remarkable things happen. Let's look at Acts 8:4. They that were scattered abroad went everywhere preaching the word. The church couldn't be stopped because every believer was equipped. So here's my challenge. Ask yourself, am I being discipled? Am I discipling others? Are those I'm investing in equipped to disciple others? If the answer is no, the engine's not running the way Jesus designed it. It's time to get back to basics. Remember, faithful, not flashy, multiplication, not addition. If this bless you, hit that like button, subscribe and share this with someone who needs to hear it. To read more about this, see the link in the description below. God bless, and I'll see you on our next video.